All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Los Angeles Lakers Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Lakers content, so hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys enjoy it. So the Lakers got their preseason kicked off last night against the Sacramento Kings, as you can kind of tell here before we get into the players. Man, the Lakers lost 105-75. We're taking it with a grain of salt because it is preseason basketball. It's preseason basketball. All right. Also, you got to keep in mind the Lakers were without some critical players, guys like Lonnie Walker, guys like Dennis Schroeder. You had no TBJ. So the Lakers were missing some pieces. And really in preseason, you're looking more for what's working, what isn't working, who's fitting with who isn't fitting with who. And the Lakers got a pretty solid gauge of that last night. But you can't shoot. I don't care if it's preseason, you can't shoot 31%. You just can't shoot 31%. The only efficient offensive quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers was the first quarter. And the reason I bring that up is because all the starters were playing. And you know what? Let's get into it right now. Because if you look online, LeBron James has kind of been getting flamed all day. Let's make sure this ad isn't playing. LeBron James has been getting flamed all day. Or I don't know what's going on with your guys' Twitter, where for me, people are flaming LeBron for going 0-7. LeBron James at no point in the regular season will ever play the way he did last night. He was just going through the motions, right? You're trying to get the timing going. You're trying to build rapport. You're trying to build chemistry with your teammates. And so LeBron James definitely wasn't going full speed. Now, one interesting point was that Kendrick Nunn was actually a starter. Kendrick Nunn got the start. It's really cool that he's back because, him and Lonzo Ball, they have the same injury, similar injury, and Lonzo's still out. We didn't see Kendrick Nunn suit up at any point for the Lakers last season, and now he is back, and he's a scoring threat. But I have some quick comments. This Lakers team has too many guards. All right, it's just too many. There's way too many guards. If you look at this right here, you got Russ, you got Kendrick, you have Patrick Beverly, you have Austin Reeves, you have Max Christie, and you have Dennis Schroeder making a return. So I don't know how they're going to attack this. We'll talk about it as we get a little bit more on. But Kendrick Nunn, 4 of 7, 1 of 3 from downtown. He had 5 turnovers. Like I said, he hadn't played basketball in a very, very long time. So it was nice to see Kendrick out there. I don't know if he's going to be the long-term starter. We'll see. But I liked enough of what I saw with Kendrick Nunn out there. Now, Russell Westbrook finished with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He shot efficient, 2 of 3 from downtown. When they were pushing the ball, when they were getting downhill in fast break, Russell Westbrook was pretty solid. We only saw 15 minutes from Russ, and we only saw 16 minutes from LeBron. We only saw 16 minutes from Anthony Davis. But like I said, the Lakers' only efficient quarter was on offense was the first quarter. And that's when you had this group of 5 out there for at least the first 5 or 6 minutes. Damian Jones didn't do too much. However, I liked his rim protection. He had 2 blocks. He only had 1 point, no field goals for him. He did take a 3. I'm very intrigued by, is he going to be able to knock down these wide open threes, because he'll have plenty of options, or he'll have plenty of looks. Anthony Davis. All right, what did he shoot from downtown last season? The answer is 18%. Anthony Davis in no way, shape, or form can ever shoot 18% from downtown. If we go back to that bubble year where the Los Angeles Lakers ended up winning the championship, how was Anthony Davis shooting? He was shooting good. He was shooting efficient, and you don't want to leave Anthony Davis wide open. So he says he had, first off, he was injured for half of the season last year, so keep that in mind. But he said he had a nagging wrist injury that nobody knew about, and that he's all good now. So we saw Anthony Davis take 4 threes last night. He looked very confident for all 4 of them. They were all pretty good looks. Some of them were wide open. Some of them were contested. But he knocked 2 of 4 from downtown. I will take an Anthony Davis going 2 of 4 from downtown. Finished with 11 points, 11 rebounds, and a steal, a couple of assists. These guys didn't play the second half, though. So I loved what I saw from Anthony Davis, because he had a double-double just a couple of minutes into the second quarter. So welcome back, healthy Anthony Davis. We know if the Lakers go with this lineup into the regular season, first off, like I was mentioning earlier, I think they have too many guards. I would like them to figure something out as far as, obviously guys like Scottie Pippen Jr. aren't going to be playing too much for the Lakers this upcoming season, but I just would like them to have at least one more reliable 3-and-D wing. Just more wing depth. A guy like Jay Crowder would be so perfect. But getting Jay Crowder because of his contracts can be probably a little bit too difficult for the Lakers to maneuver. So the starters did good. And if you have a healthy big three, you will make the playoffs. You will be a good regular season team. It's all going to come down to health. And then how's Russell Westbrook being utilized? I still don't think Russell Westbrook will be traded heading into the regular season. I think they're going to go at least a month, at least 4 to 6 weeks with Russell Westbrook heading into this upcoming season, just to make sure, because, those first round picks, while the Lakers don't really have too much use for them right now, those are their most valuable assets. So you don't want to just trade them away for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner when maybe you could even get more, or you could get in a TJ McConnell or what have you. So that's it for the starters. Moving on to the bench, I think Wenyen Gabriel did a phenomenal job. Wenyen is one of those players where I think the Lakers view him as rather expendable. And last night, he at times was the best defensive player, the best defensive big man on the court, especially with this bench unit. He finished with 6 points, 10 rebounds, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. Wenyen Gabriel with 4 blocks, he was all over the court on the defensive end and also chipped in a little bit offensively. So Wenyen Gabriel, he just did something last night for this Lakers team. Cole Swider, I'm so glad that they found this guy. I am so glad they found Swider because 10 points, but he's a wing, all right? He's a wing forward, and that's what the Lakers need. They need that depth, but they need guys who can come in and contribute right away. We don't need more Taylor Horton Tuckers where it's just too inconsistent. There's a lot of potential there. Lakers need guys who can help them win basketball games right now. And Cole Swider, as young as he is, 2 of 4 from downtown, he's one of the Lakers' most reliable 3-and-D wings, like from my eyes. JTA did a good job. His shot just wasn't falling. JTA's shot wasn't falling. Thomas Bryant, he did pretty solid. He had a couple of rebounds. He did have a nice block out there. Pat Bev, it's just getting the timing going. A lot of these guys, especially the bench, we saw how many turnovers? We saw 20 turnovers from the Lakers. And like I said, they shot 31%, 23% from downtown. So it's just a bad game offensively in every way, shape, or form. But Austin Reeves specifically was pretty brutal to me. He's just an undersized guard who, he has issues and struggles generating for himself and generating just any playmaking for anybody else too. So, I view Austin Reeves as maybe as a guy they possibly get rid of, depending on Max Christie, how Max is looking. But that's really it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit that sub button, but most importantly, go ahead, drop some comments on this Lakers game down below. See you guys later. Peace.